After the children left, Piney Pine was very quiet. Petey Peacock looked over at Piney Pine. Petey Peacock noticed that Piney Pine's face looked sad. "What's the problem, pal?" asked Petey Peacock. "No one wants to pet my branches," sniffed Piney Pine. "No one wants to smell my pine cones either. They might get bumped in the nose." Piney Pine shook his branches and sighed. "If only I had feathers or pretty pink flower blossoms." With small steps and a shake, Petey Peacock walked over to Piney Pine. "God made you to be a pine tree," said Petey Peacock as he wrapped his wings around Piney Pine. "You are special just the way God made you." "God made me too?" gasped Piney Pine with surprise. "Oh, yes," said Peachy Peach as she moved and swayed slightly. "God made you to stand very straight and tall. Your top branch points right up to God." "Little people need to be pointed to God every day," said Petey Peacock. Piney Pine picked up his branches. "I'm glad," said Piney Pine with a smile. "I'm glad that God has a special purpose for me. Maybe He will even use my pine cones in a special way." Although all through the spring Piney Pine smiled, Piney Pine was as happy as he could be. Soon it was summer. The round sun sent warm sunbeams over Pleasant Park. Pretty pink, yellow, and purple flowers popped up. Butterflies fluttered back and forth, flapping their pretty wings. Pigeon birds poked and pecked around the park. They looked for picnic crumbs to eat. Many little people played in the park. They petted Petey Peacock's pretty green and blue polka dot tail. The little people often picked the juicy peaches that now hung on Peachy Peach's branches. Piney Pine stood quietly. He pointed to his top branch. Up, up, up. Piney Pine pointed up to God. The little people did not pet Piney Pine's branches, and certainly no one tasted Piney Pine's bumpy pine cones. Yet Piney Pine was not sad. "God made me for a purpose," said Piney Pine. "God made me just the way He wants me to be." Sometimes Petey Peacock's little brothers and sisters would pitter-patter to the park. Peachy Peach would give each little peacock a juicy peach. Then all the little peacocks would pitter-patter home. Soon summer was gone. The fall season came. Pleasant Park was once again painted with many colors. The leaves on the trees became red, orange, and yellow. Peachy Peach's leaves turned many colors. The leaves fell to the ground. Peach's peaches were all picked. Very quickly, Peachy Peach went to sleep for winter. Piney Pine did not sleep. Piney Pine stayed awake. Piney Pine stayed very green. Piney Pine stood straight and tall as he pointed his top branch to God. Piney Pine was still pointing to God when winter came.